Hello, this is Ike, and this is my critique of the Pyle Pro Professional Megaphone.
Now, when I say professional, what I mean is I spent $20 on this on Amazon for spring break on a whim. Basically, I've always wanted a megaphone, but I never wanted to spend the big money. I just wanted to spend it on fun. So for me, the price range was right. The price was, I think, like $19, and then 8D batteries put it over to the 25, so I could get free shipping from Amazon. So all in all, this was pretty cheap. And let's go through some of the features. So first of all, it looks like a megaphone. It looks like something that you'd have on Baywatch. It's got red and it's got white and it's got a black rubber rim to protect it. And then it's got this handle, so it looks like a gun, so you can hold it. But that's where a lot of people get confused, because although it has a handle like this, you normally think, oh, there's a trigger button or something. Nah, that's not true. That's not true at all. There is a button over here that a lot of people like to try pressing at first. And what that button does is actually opens up the battery compartment. So I've had people accidentally open up the battery when they were trying to turn it on, so it scares them a little bit. But what it does have to turn it on and off is 4 buttons. The first button, all the way on my left, is the on and off button. So that's how I actually have to turn it on and off. So if you have it off and you talk into it, it doesn't do anything. But if you have it on,
that's how you get it to work. So it's kind of nice because you don't have to hold something down, but on the other side, it's oftentimes you let it run for too long and you forget about it. So that's okay.
So let's talk about these buttons some other. So we've got 4 buttons here. We've got one that says on off, one that says siren, one that says record, and one that says put sound play, which I think means something that was lost in translation. What it actually does is it pretty much plays what you recorded. We also got this volume slider. That's pretty intuitive and pretty easy. And then we got a couple of LEDs up here. Now the first LED, you've already seen it. That's the on and off. So the device is actually pretty nice because it communicates when it's on and off, besides the button just being a little bit more depressed here. And then it's got the siren, which is obnoxious. And then it's got the record feature, which records the previous 10 seconds of sound that goes into the microphone. And if you talk for longer, it will only record the last 10. So if you say something like, hello, this is Ike, and then release the button and press the put sound play button,
Hello, this is Ike.
it plays it back. So it's a lot of fun from that respect. My roommate had a lot of fun pranking me one day, and all of that is what it needed to be for what I wanted. If you're looking to buy this as a professional use, like the name claims, I would strongly recommend you buying something a little bit more expensive, a little bit better. This doesn't get that loud. The feedback when it's on the upper volume range is ridiculous, because you basically have to make out with the microphone before the voice comes in, even at low volumes, and at high volumes that causes so much feedback that it's unbearable. The other thing is it's not that loud. I can yell louder than it is at full volume. Although I have a loud voice, it's still just not that loud. And then the other thing is it's just poorly designed. I mean, the labels don't really make sense. I mean, although it says it's QC passed quality control here with this sticker slapped on there, I mean, the Pyle Pro stickers don't line up. So clearly the QC passed means that the electronic components work and not really anything else. The other thing is the sticker design. The on-off starts out underneath the button, then the siren is sort of underneath the button, and then the record somewhere halfway between these two. And then essentially the play button is all the way over here, not even really underneath any button at all. So the build quality is pretty poor. It's just not intuitive. It's not what you would want if you're trying to use this at a sporting event, if you're like a coach of like kids, or if you're trying to use this at a pool, if you're a lifeguard. The only time that I would recommend using this is for the cheap user like me who is trying to just have some fun, mess around with it, and not take anything too seriously. So this is the Pyle Pro Megaphone, and for the price, I mean, I guess you get what you pay for. Thanks.
Hello, this is Ike, and this is my critique of the Pyle Pro Professional Megaphone.
Now, when I say professional, what I mean is I spent $20 on this on Amazon for spring break on a whim. Basically, I've always wanted a megaphone, but I never wanted to spend the big money. I just wanted to spend it on fun. So for me, the price range was right. The price was, I think, like $19, and then 8D batteries put it over the 25. So I